Chapter number 10 is editing and formatting documents. But in a previous chapter we learned about what is OpenOffice org, right? And OpenOffice org is used to write a document same as a Microsoft Office. So let's see first of all how to open an OpenOffice writer. So first of all, go to the start menu, then go to the all programs, then go to the OpenOffice Suites here, go to all programs, then see OpenOffice and then OpenOffice Writer here. See, this is the basic home page of OpenOffice org Writer, right? Now, as we learn in above chapter, there is a 9 menus available in OpenOffice org. See, File, Edit, View, Insert, Format, Table, Tools, Windows or Help. First, create a new file. So go to the File menu. First of all, if you open OpenOffice org Writer, then first open a new file. Then go to the File menu, then go to the New, and then go to the Text document. See, there is a file, open a new file. There is an existing file already available, so which is the Untitled 3. The file name is Untitled 3. Now, first write any paragraph here. For that, I copy any paragraph. Suppose simply I copy the paragraph from another file in above file here. Okay, a visit to an exhibition. This is a paragraph. Now save the file. When you want to save your OpenOffice file, then go to the File menu, go to Save. See, there is one window open here. File name here. Type a file name which you want to save your file. Suppose demo file. Now, ODT is the extension of OpenOffice Writer, and then save the file. Now, again go to the file. If you want to save your file with save with password option, which we studied in a previous in above chapter, right? So for that, go to the File menu, then Save As. Okay, see, there is a save with password option is available here. Click on that option and go to the save. Okay, confirm save as. Do you want to replace it because this file is already saved with name demo file? So I replace that file. So click on yes option. Okay. Now, when you want to protect your file with some password, then that type of window bar is appear here. For that, go to the file and then save as option and save as password. Then enter a password to open, confirm password, and then OK. Now type a password with minimum 6 characters and that confirm password type, and then click on OK. Then now your file save with the save password and protect your file. Now, after that typing of any paragraph or any lines, then there is a more editing and formatting option available in OpenOffice Writer. For that, first of all, we learn about what is OpenOffice Writer editing and formatting documents, how to edit and formatting documents in our Writer. Now, first is selecting text. Before you can do anything with text, you need to select it. Selecting text in a Writer is similar to selecting anything in other applications. In addition to selecting blocks of text, you can select items that are not consecutive and columns of text. Now, consecutive means that are not next to each other. Non-consecutive means that are not next to each other, or consecutive means that are next to each other. Now, selecting items that are non-consecutive, which are not next to each other. So when you want to select that type of portion of paragraph or line, then first of all select the first piece of text, hold down the Ctrl key and use the mouse to select a next piece of text. Repeat as often as needed. Now you can work with the selected text. copy it, delete it, change the style or whatever. First of all, select the piece of text. Suppose when I want to select word, then click on that text, then hold down the control key and use the mouse to select the next piece of text. First of all, select, then control key, press control key, and suppose I want to select that piece, then click on that word. Repeat as often as needed. Practically we see, first of all, let's see to select a non-consecutive item using the keyboard. Now select the first piece of text. For more information about keyboard selection of text, see the topic navigating and selecting with the keyboard in the OpenOffice org help. Otherwise press Shift plus F8. This puts writer in add mode. The word add appears on the status bar. Use the arrow keys to move to the start of the next piece text to be selected. Hold down the Shift key and select the next piece of text. First of all, select any word, then hold down the Shift key and select any piece of text. Repeat as often as needed. Now you can work with the selected text. See, first of all, one word, second word, third word. When you want to that type of selecting items that are not next to each other, which are not non-consecutive items. So for that, let's do a practically. See, there is our paragraph, right? If I want to select that recently word, first of all, press on a recently, select recently word. Now press control key, and suppose I want to select this building, then choose building. Suppose I want to add capital one second. First of all, select the word recently, press control key, building was, suppose that photographs, right? Now selection is done. Now I want to that selection of word in a bold format, then bold. See that selected words are in a bold format. Suppose I want to in a another words in a italic format, then again I choose I, then press control key, then again choose your word, any word, random word which are not next to each other. Now suppose I want in a italic format, then see change is done. So when you want to select that words or that paragraph which are not next to each other, then first of all press any word which you want to select, then hold down the control key and select another words which you want to formatting on that words. Again, when you want another key is Shift plus F8 key. When you press Shift plus F8 key, see in here add option is available, see, which means the formatting in a selection mode is appear here and the add formatting available, so you can cut, copy, paste, anything formatting is done here. Again now selecting a vertical block of text. You can select a vertical block or column of text that is separated by spaces or tabs, as you might see in text pasted from emails, program listing or other source using a object-oriented OpenOffice org's block selection mode. To change to block selection mode, to use edit selection mode, block area. Now highlight the selection using a mouse or keyboard. Okay, suppose you want to a vertical block of text selection. See, suppose February, May, August, November. When you want select that vertical box, then for that go to the edit option, then selection mode and then block area. Now when you want to select the vertical block of text or any block of text, then suppose that type of paragraph is available. Now I want to select February to November. See, I only select February, May, August, November. Let's see. But with selection of that word, March, June, September, or that type of words are selecting, but I don't want, only I want February, May, August, November. Then for that vertical block of selection, go to the edit menu, then here selection mode, and go choose the block area. Now select February to November. See, the selection is possible because we choose selection block area. Now cutting, copying and pasting text. See, cut, copy and paste formatting is used in all the programs like Paint, WordPad, Excel. So cut, copy, paste is also available here. Cutting and copying text in a writer is similar to cutting and copying text in other application. You can copy or move text within a document or between a documents by dragging or by using a menu selection icons or keyboard shortcuts. You can also copy text from other sources such as web pages and paste it into a writer document like we use in a Microsoft Word. To move, cut and paste selected text using the mouse, drag it to the new location and release it. To copy the selected text, hold down the Ctrl key while dragging. The text retains the formatting it had before the dragging. After selecting text, you can use the mouse or the keyboard for this operation. See, this option is useful for cut. Use edit. First of all, go to the edit menu, then cut, or the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+X or the cut icon on the toolbar. Okay, remember that which is the shortcut key use for cut. So Ctrl+X, which is the shortcut key to use for cut option. Next, copy. That type of symbol available, so use that symbol, otherwise use edit or copy or the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+C or the copy icon, which is the shortcut key used for copy, then Ctrl+C. Now paste option, that type of symbol available, otherwise use edit and paste or the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+V or the paste icon. Now which is the shortcut key to use in a paste, so Ctrl+V. Remember three shortcut key: for cut Ctrl+X, for copy Ctrl+C and for paste Ctrl+V. Now finding and replacing text. Finding and replacing text when looking for certain words in a 3000 word essay, it is inefficient to go through every word manually. So Writer has a find and replace features that automates the process of searching for text inside a document. In addition to finding and replacing words and phrases, you can first of all use wildcards and regular expression to fine-tune a search, find and replace specific formatting, find and replace paragraph styles. To display the find and replace dialog box, error, reference source not found, use the keyboard shortcut, which is the Ctrl+F, or select edit, find and replace option. When you want to find any word in a suppose essay or in a paragraph, so it's difficult. So there is a shortcut key or there is an option available, which is the find and replace option. For that, choose the keyboard from Ctrl+F, which is the shortcut key to find any word. Otherwise, go to the edit menu and choose the find and replace button. See, that type of window is appear on your screen, find and replace. When you select Ctrl+F, then find and replace menu option or window is available here. See, search for. If you search for any word, then type here. If you replace any word with search word, then write in a replace and then find and then replace. First of all, type the text you want to find in the search for box here. To replace the text with the different text, type the new text in the replace with box here. You can select various options such as matching the case, matching whole words only, or doing a search for similar words. See below for some other choices. When you have set up your search, click find to replace text, click replace instead. Now, to use a wildcards and regular expression when searching and replacing. First, on the find and replace dialog box, click more option to see more choices. See here, less option or more option is available. On this expanded dialog box, select the regular expression option. Second, type the search text including the wildcard in the search for box and the replacement text if any and the replace with box. See, wildcards which are the some symbols, some signs. When you want to replace with that sign or symbol, then that type of menu option is available. Go to the more choices option. Not all regular expression work as a replacement characters. The line break is one that does not work. That does work. Click find all, replace or replace all. For any single character, suppose dot, it can be used, for example, by typing. When you type .ut here, you can find the different words like cut, because ut option is here, u or t word letter in that word, u or t letter in that put word, but or other such 3 letters words are displaying when you type only .ut. Now, suppose you type bracket can be used to find text with any of character that appear specified position. Suppose in a bracket you type PB or you write UT, then will find only a words put and but. It will not find the word cut because there is a specification in a bracket which we given is P or B. So the word will start with P and after UT option and the word start with B and then UT. That type of words only find, not find the cut. We can use E in a bracket A to Z to specify the character range. For example, like K to N, double ET will find words like kit, lit, meet, neat if there are occurs in the documents. So only the letters from K to N appear or display in a find and replace box. Now, inserting a special characters. When you want to insert some special characters like alpha, beta, gamma, pi, any type of that, see that type of symbols. See, character, symbol, 3/4. So all are the symbols when you want to insert that type of special character. Then a special character is one not found on a standard English keyboard. For example, that type of symbols are all special characters. To insert a special character, first of all, place the cursor in your document where you want to character to appear. Now click insert special character. To open the special character dialog box, select the characters from any font or mixture of fonts you wish to insert in order, then click OK. The selected characters are shown in the lower left of the dialog box. As you select each character, it is shown on the lower right along with the numerical code for that character. See here, special character dialog box appear. For that, go to the insert and then special character. See the characters and the character displaying here and then press OK button. Now, formatting paragraphs. You can apply many formats to paragraph using the buttons on the formatting toolbar. Figure shows the formatting toolbar as a floating toolbar customized to show only the buttons for paragraph formatting. See, formatting toolbar option is available here. First for open style and formatting window. Second for apply style. Third for alignment. Align left. Fourth centered. Align right. Justified. Line spacing 1. Line spacing 1.5. Line spacing 2. Then numbering on off. If you want numbering on, then click on numbering on off or off. Then bullets option, decrease indent, increase indent and paragraph format dialog box. That type of option available in a formatting toolbar. Shows example of text alignment option. Text alignment option, when using a justified text, the last line is by default aligned to the left. However, if so desired, you can also align the last line to the center of the paragraph area or justify it so that spaces are inserted between the words in order to fill the whole line. Let's see practically. Now, when you want to, first of all, see there is a formatting toolbar, right? One second. First of all, now when you want to formatting a paragraph with justification, suppose here Suppose a visit of an exhibition sentence which we want in a middle, then here centered. See, the sentence is in a center format available. Now suppose choose a paragraph, whole paragraph. Now I want in a left side. First of all, it's by default in a left side, so I want in a right alignment. Then click on right alignment. See, the paragraph moved in a right alignment. Now if I want a paragraph in justified format, then select the whole paragraph, then here the justifications. See, justified, or shortcut key for justification is Ctrl+J here. See, align right, shortcut key is Ctrl+R, centered Ctrl+E, and align left, the shortcut key is Ctrl+L. So that type of basic formatting is done. Now creating numbered or bulleted list. Use the numbering and bullets icon on the paragraph formatting toolbar as seen in above figure. To produce a numbered or bulleted list, select the paragraph in the list and then click on the appropriate icon on the toolbar. Using the bullets and numbering toolbar. Okay, when we see in some paragraph there is a bullets before a paragraph starting or any numbers. So when we insert a number or bullet before our paragraph starting, then this menu icon is used. You can create a nested list where one or more list items have a sub list under it as it an outline. By using the buttons on the bullets and numbering toolbar, you can move items up or down the list, create sub points, and even change the style of bullets. See, bullets and numbering. In a bullets and numbering, first is bullets on or off, second for numbering on or off, third for numbering off, fourth for up one level, down level. Next is a move up one level with sub points and move down one level with sub points. Insert unnumbered entry. See, move up, move down, move up in sub points and move down in sub points. Restart numbering and bullets and numbering option. Now see, that type of bullet, when you want to insert a nested list, then suppose a numbering option or with some bullet list option. If you create a nested list using the predefined style, all the levels of the list apply the same numbering or bullets. However, in many circumstances, you will want to use a combination of numbering formats and bullets when creating a nested list. Say numbering style, numbering 1 or that type of sign. If you choose any type of sign, then click on OK. Suppose you choose 1, then 1.1, 1.1.1, sub menu option. Suppose you choose 1, then in a sub menu there is a, there is a italic. So choose any numbers and then click on OK option. With outline numbering, you can define different bullet styles for the different levels of bullet list. Use the bullet step of the bullets and numbering dialog box to select the basic style. Return to the option tab to customize the bullet for each indent level. Here you can set bullets to any character. See the graphics tab for move bullets. Checking the outline numbering for level 1 list item. See numbering before, after, character. First of all, let's see it practically. Suppose that type of paragraph is available. Now you want to insert a bullet. See, bullets on off, numbering on off. First of all, click on bullets on off. See, different types of option is available here. See, first is bullets on off, numbering on off, numbering off, one level, demote one level, demote one level with sub points. See, then move up, move down. Suppose I copy the sentence here. First of all, see, second menu option is, second bullet is appear here. Now see, when I click on the demote one level, then its sub menu of this icon is selected. This is the main menu and this is the sub menu of that sentence. Now see, bullets and numbering, when you click on that icon, bullets and numbering. That type of window option is available here. Numbering type, outline, graphics, position and various option is available here. Suppose click any icon or click any, suppose here, then okay. See, first start with one option and then second sub menu is with starting with A. Suppose here, see, right? So how to insert a bullet and numbering with option here, bullet